Hey, this is Walter Van Dusen, Lexington, Massachusetts, headshot photographer and content creator. I go to trade shows to record interviews. I've been to NAB, San Diego Expo, Brooklyn, Los Angeles, Hollywood, and south of Atlanta. I also went to the B&H Build Expo. Also went to B&H's Depth of Field. And my very first show was in Toronto in November of 2022, the Pro Fusion Expo. I could not go to it this year. I had a gig, headshot gig in New York City for veterinarians. So I did miss my 1 year anniversary going to the Pro Fusion Expo in Toronto. If you haven't been to Toronto, it's a great city. And I highly recommend that you hopefully get there someday. I'm going to put this video together, hopefully multiple takes, cards being full, batteries draining, trying new things out. Today we tried out the Accsoon Senvi HE with a top-down monitor, which is sort of cool. Let's see if I can bring that over here safely. So we have the top-down, which is a Shogun Ultra, which has 2,000 nits. So this, and it's on my little Get2 tripod, which I did a video a couple of videos ago showing my favorite tabletop. So this video is proof of concept that I actually use these little tabletop tripods. But Shogun Ultra is phenomenal. I wanted to use the Accsoon because I'm using a Accsoon toprig S60. So as a keeping it within the same company, I do own Hollyland too. So I need to do a Hollyland version of this. But since I am using an Accsoon, and what I'll do is I'll rotate the camera over so we can see. I'll show the EL zone. This is the setup for the temporary YouTube studio in the kitchen. The light is the Nanlite Pavo Slim 120 color. We are on 5300 Kelvin. We did a color gray card on all the cameras, including the slider FX3, and over there is the FX6. We are doing audio using a few different audio sources. One of them is the AKG C314 main audio. And if I get away from this, we also have Cos 11D by Senken going into a Sony, going directly into the hot shoe using, I think it's called the PD5. Audio going directly into the Sony FX6, outputting audio to the Sound Devices Mix Pre 3. So we have that on one track, I believe track 3 with noise assist. And we have the track 1 is the AKG 314, which is currently my favorite mic. We have a FX30 above, top down. You can see why I'm using the Shogun Ultras. Shogun Ultra is also on the FX6, which I can clearly see, which is kick butt. I have the LCD popped open on the side, so I can see that on the FX3. And I'll be rotating this back to me, how I like to use it. The battery I'm using is by Gentry called Bumblebee. One cool thing besides being small and 145 watt hours, 10.2 amps, 14.4, is it also has a USB-C out, which is pretty cool at the moment. Don't think there's too many batteries that have that, V-mount batteries. The Accsoon is super easy to use. Immediately connected. We have yellow, light yellow, which means one stop over. We also have dark yellow, which is half stop over, and gray. So I feel like I'm pretty comfortable there. Having a top-down camera with the monitor is very helpful. I have to get my Fight Club Brad Pitt body going. And off to my side is the Sound Devices Wingman. You can see the audio levels. I kept that in there for you. I'll have this mounted. This is the iPad Pro with once again, the Accsoon cage for the iPod Pro. So we have Accsoon wireless, Accsoon toprig S60. Everything is working perfectly. We have the little Gitsu supporting the monitor. The battery's keeping for the whole day.